Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim, with a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Mbappe! And that's gone loose. Zanetti. Foot in. Nice looking ball. Plays it in low.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of... And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Zanetti. Van Basten. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Zanetti. Van Basten. And he welcomes it in. And this is Park Ji-sung. Rummenigge! Pirlo. Played back. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Hullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Mbappe looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely aimed pass. Half an hour played now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball. Now it's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Lille have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedro Neto is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. It's still 0-0, but no shot. And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Lam. Pirlo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the years...
He's having a shot! That's another chance! It's in! First blood drawn! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He is just caressing the ball. Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. He came in hard, very hard. Probing pass. And the ball is out of play. Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. And this is Hullet. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. Looking for the run. Oh, they could break here. He's making a real surge on the left. And that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Spread it left. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played into them. Up he goes! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now, he's got space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah.
Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Gattuso. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ibrahim, shapes to shoot! And he should have made it four.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's made its way to him. Gattuso. Pirlo driving forwards. And this is Vieri. Oh, well played, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Rummenigge. And here's Hullet. And this is Van Basten. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught up this time, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Back when it goes. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Lam does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. And there goes the final whistle. Lille cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Oh, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good.
Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Van Basten. Mbappe.
Oh, great feet, that.
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Platini. Pepe. That's a sharp pass. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Oh, goes for a shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
South Korea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Park Ji-sung has a look inside the box. Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Nedved. Delivers the ball. There's the header! Goal! Republic of Korea! Into the lead once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
South Korea get themselves into the lead. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Gullit clears it away. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira. And that's a good ball. He's played it back. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Park Ji-sung. Spread out to the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Gilberto Silva. And it's Gullit. Van Basten. Rummenigge. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he spark a counter here? Ibrahimovic. Platini. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pinches it off him. Platini looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Gullit. That's good play.
Oh, really well played.
In towards the back stick. Oh, well played. There's the shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And the first half is done. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe. Van Basten. Platini. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Nedved. Araujo. Gilberto Silva. Mbappe. Van Basten. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Park Ji-sung clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. He opts to go forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Rummenigge. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Lille get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has a look up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet. And Pullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement en cours.
Lille get their fourth corner. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Pullet. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Soboslai is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. He's shifting. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Nedved. Mbappe deals with that chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Van Basten.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Szoboszlai. Cruyff. South Korea finding their passes. Thinks about the shot. There's the delivery. Backward it goes. Goes looking wide. Lovely feet. South Korea clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Hullet. Oh, nice touch. Mateus. And that's aimed in. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, 3rd corner of the game.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Now he's got space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge. Matthäus. Rummenigge. Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-sung. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Van Basten. And he's chosen to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matthäus. Rooney. Chance here to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, and the finish! Goal! Nil! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's a great chance! And he hits the net! The comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. This looks promising. Oh, that's Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mbappe with the clearance. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Lille are looking to go forward now. Koller. Gullit is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Cruyff. Rooney. It's Rooney! It's hit the upright. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now, can they get him away? Lille are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Now Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. And this is Bebeto. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, important interception. Hullet. Rummenigge. Collier. Park Ji-sung.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a... And we hit half-time. Lille are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mbappe. Rummenigge. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Mateus. Rummenigge! Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Collar dominates aerially so often. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bebeto. Rummenigge. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Zanetti. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Collar, who does have an assist to his name, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nuno Mendes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Forwards and with intent. Hullet. Rummenigge. Great vision. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a promising position.
That was lovely, that.
And that was very necessary. Out for a throw. And it's Hullet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Rooney. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff knocks it into space, and across it goes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mateus. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a cute ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have...
And Bebeto! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done. Bebeto. And this is... Decent chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Desperate defending required here. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nearly, but not quite. So that's it, it is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Rafinha. And he's away. Driving on and making good progress. Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal, chance! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yamal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
He's one-on-one, and the shots! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Oh, he's been caught on it! It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung, Rummenigge. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Park Ji-sung making good progress on the right-hand side. Collier looking for the run. Nicely. Big chance! And that has been clubbed away. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ekitike, given the lift of his goal. And Yamal, steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Half-time getting close now. That has been cut short. Yaya Toure.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that's an excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Koller.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Yamal.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Gives it back. And here's Rafinha. Can he finish? And it's half-time here. Time to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Lille really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ekitike! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has put paid to that. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Yamal. Calvert-Lewin. And a chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Played out to the right. Rummenigge. Koller. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Changement en cours.
Araujo, Ferdinand. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Koller. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. He's found some space. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party over. It's Inzaghi! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Osimhen, there's the shot! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. There will be a throw-in. And this is Van Basten. And he shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Chance for a shot! He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's been... Mbappe! Oh, denied at the last. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball over the top. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Osimhen. Rummenigge. Now Van Basten. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lille cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Manchester United appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo, here's a chance! Oh, what has happened here? Rui Costa, Yaya Toure.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionized.
Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maldini can get it clear. Throw it. And here's Mbappe. Pullet gets into a good position. And the finish! Now, who's great chance?
Lille definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think...
Applies the finish! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Van Basten. Always onto this. Chance! Goal! Nil! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Lille are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge gets real chance. And that has fair fizzed. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rooney. And here's Van Basten. And he's on his way. It's Rooney! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rooney can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, no. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe, Lille looking to pass their way through. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's an excellent interception. Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Lille find a position of real strength now. And it's Van Basten. He can run onto that, and this is Park Ji-sung. Great ball, can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4. This possibly the last play of the half. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Lille have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Ferdinand. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Played into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Basten. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Bullet. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Rooney. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Yaya Toure. He's looking wide. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now tries a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Lille have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And yes, it's him again. He's had a shot! Yaya Toure. And it's Rooney. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rooney. And he plays one through. Van Basten! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, Rob. Shoots! Pullet on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Rui Costa, nicely spread. Good effort from distance. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Lille presented with a golden opportunity here. Czech will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. Oh, great run, magical! Rooney takes control of it and he's on the move. Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in, and he has been fouled there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? He's free, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So that's it. It is all over. Lille, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else...
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Great... Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm. And it's Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Basten might just make this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Van Basten. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. It's Gullit. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Yaya Toure. Lahm. Yaya Toure. And it's Lahm. And it's Rodri. Seedorf. Played it early. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good ball over the top. Lovely bit of skill. Van de Ven. And it's Yaya Toure. Here's Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Turns and goes back. And he welcomes it in. Oh, can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Thinks about the shot. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Lille really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And Cruyff! Lahm. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Passing is crisp. There's the shot! Sticks puts it away! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
3 minutes.
Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. He goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Seedorf. Rooney. Tries to play it through. And this is Rooney. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And a chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Lille are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Chips it through, and he's in on goal. Pinches it off him. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking tidy in possession here. Pull it. And it's Rijkaard. Almost an hour gone. Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mbappe! So what can they make of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Some really good ball movement. Rijkaard. Rodri. Lahm.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Pull it. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. Lille do have a chance to counter here. And no, that was never going to make it. Lahm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney. Great vision.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Real chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe! That has been cut short. Ferdinand. That's going right the way across. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. And here's Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lille are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need.
Rummenigge! Stood up well to him there. And it's Rooney. Oh, super ball! This could be their final throw of the dice.
Changement en cours.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Lille really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Suarez. Platini. And this is Bale. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Rummenigge, spread it left, back into the middle. It's a promising position. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven,